Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to day 6 of the Tasmanian trip. Just woke up from Adventure Bay and this is the sound I had last night going to sleep, and it was absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend this place if you come down to Adventure Bay. I'll put the link in the description. Today we are off to Orford over the top of Mount Wellington. It's going to be a run up to Orford. It's going to be an earlier start today. We've got to try and catch the 9:30 ferry, I believe. So we'll get that done, get on back onto the mainland of Tasmania and continue on our journey. Oh, Captain Cook Holiday Park, what a place. The staff here are fantastic. It's under new ownership. Definitely come down here and check it out. Come and see Corey and he'll look after you. He is an absolutely top guy. Literally just taken over the park. He's got some great plans for the place. Guys, look at the view. Right on the doorstep of the holiday park, you've got the beach. It's such a nice place. Really peaceful. Come down, check it out. What a great place. Alright, so thank you Captain Cook Holiday Park in Adventure Bay, Bruny Island. We are now off to Mount Wellington, and then our next bed for the night is in Orford at the Blue Waters Hotel. Let's hit the road. Rolling out of Adventure Bay just after sunrise, the air still carrying that salty edge from the Southern Ocean, I couldn't help but take one last look back in the mirrors. We traced our way back across Bruny Island, heading north, settling into a rhythm that you only really find when you're on two wheels. Steady throttle, eyes up, scanning through the corners. The road starts to talk to you out there. As we rolled away back across the neck, those wild sand dunes slowly disappeared in the mirrors, windswept, raw, and untamed. Soon enough, the sand gave way to steel ramps and the ferry idling ahead of us. The tyres that were humming over loose coastal roads were now lining up for the crossing back onto the mainland of Tasmania. It's a strange transition. 1 minute you're carving through the remote coastline, and the next, the bike is just sitting on a ferry and you're watching the shoreline drift away in the distance. The adventure doesn't stop though, it just shifts gears. So after arriving back on the mainland of Tasmania and weaving our way out towards the nearest servo, my day took another unexpected turn. Unfortunately I didn't catch this on camera, but while fueling up the bike, I put my key in my top box and I opened my top box to get my wallet out. As I reclosed the top box after getting fuel, I closed the top box and the key fell apart. The circuit board inside the key came out of the key holder, hit the ground and burst into 100 pieces. You can imagine the thought that went through my head. Oh no, my keys just exploded in the middle of nowhere and I've got absolutely no way to start the bike with the electronic ignition fault. At this point I am so thankful that I changed the key pin code on my bike so that I could start it manually, otherwise I would have been well and truly stuffed right here. After fueling up, we made a beeline straight for Hobart as a thundercloud, dense and charcoal black, circled the summit of Mount Wellington. This drastically changed our plans to head to the summit and take a view of the city from the top of Mount Wellington. With the traffic the way it was and the pace that we were setting, we managed to stay ahead of the thunderstorm and keep dry. As we left the hustle and bustle of the Hobart CBD behind us, the road became narrow and we crossed a large inlet. It's hard to explain and even capture on camera the vast body of water which we're crossing in this narrow strip of tarmac that runs directly through the bay. Having set a bit of a cracking pace all the way through Hobart and out the other side just to stay ahead of the weather, we rolled into the town of Sorrel, tired, weary-eyed and gasping for a coffee. Then there it was, Banjo's Cafe off to our left, an absolute lifesaver. We rolled in, grabbed our coffee and relaxed. Alright, we're going to get back on the road, off to Orford. The approach to Orford is pure rider's gold. On one side, the river runs close, calm, tidal. On the other, sandstone rock walls rise up, rough and weathered, glowing softly under the overcast sky. It feels tight, intimate, like the landscape is closing in just for you. And right down the middle, some of the finest twisty tarmac you could ever ask for. Smooth, flowing corners that link perfectly. Roll on, tip in, hit up, drive out. The rhythm just builds and builds. Water to your left, rock to your right, and that perfect ribbon of road threading straight through the middle. And then, after some of the best roads that you could ever possibly wish to ride, you roll into the small town of Orford. Picturesque, calm, and to our right, our accommodation for the night. Looking forward to another cold beer and some more relaxing shenanigans through the evening. Alright, what a nice room, guys. It's very, very nice. Got a sea view out there, which I'll show you in a second. Beds look comfy. Very, very pleased. $169 for this room, I think it was on Expedia. Fantastic. Alright, so yeah. Day 6, I think it is. And that was Bruny Island to Orford by way of Mount Wellington, which turned into be not Mount Wellington due to the horrendous storm that went past Mount Wellington today. Well, good morning guys from beautiful Orford. What a fantastic morning it is, and welcome to our 7th day, I can't believe it, 7th day in Tasmania, where today we're going to be riding a big ride. It's about 5.5 hours today for us, so we're going to ride the coastal road, which is the A3, all the way from Orford, right the way into Launceston via the Bicheno Blowhole, and then we're going to go into the Pig in the Paddock, and then back round through down into Launceston, the long way round. So big ride, lots of scenery, lots to see. Let's get to Launceston. Alright, that was the Blue Waters motoring at Orford. It was a very comfortable night's sleep actually. So, not too bad a hotel if you're out this way. Come check it out. I'm sure they'll be very accommodating. They seem to look after the bikes, so that's good. On to Bicheno. Back on 2 wheels, we are back out on the Tasmanian roads, and life is good. What's that? I can't open my fuel cap because my key won't fucking connect. Also, I thought, needless to say, another surprise in store for me. Because I'd broken my key the day before, I'd forgotten the fact that the fuel tank actually unlocks using the computer code in the key. Oh dear, can't get the fuel tank open and I'm running out of fuel fast. Luckily for me, I figured out that the fuel tank does actually still open, but there was a specific method that you had to put the PIN code in. So after managing to fill up with fuel in Orford, we hit the roads again. The next destination was the famous Bicheno Blowhole. On Tasmania's west coast, it feels wild and untamed. The roads are raw, carved through dense rainforest, with weather that can turn in minutes. The wind bites hard, the air feels cold, and every kilometre feels earned. But then you cross to the east coast and everything changes. The coastline opens up, the light softens, the roads stretch into flowing sweepers and ocean views that seem to go on forever. Where the west is rugged and broadening, the east is bright and inviting. Calmer seas, warmer air, and that laid-back coastal rhythm. Same island, two completely different personalities, and on a motorcycle you get to feel every bit of that contrast. Well guys, that was the Bicheno Blowhole. What a fantastic spot that really was. The scenery was beautiful. We couldn't have asked for a better day with the sun glistening on the water. It's very, very calm, so the blowhole's not in its full glory, but we still got a couple of really good shots, so absolutely blown away with that. Quite fun. But no, that was really good. Alright, let's get on the road. Yeah, welcome to the pub in the paddock, everybody. Hey, where's the pig?
Over there.
Oh, still drinking beer?
Yeah.
It is?
Oh,
well, I was going to
yeah.
look. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the pub in the paddock. Apparently there's a pig here that likes beer. So we're going to go and see the pig and feed him a beer. Or feed her a beer, should I say. Is it Priscilla?
Priscilla, yeah.
Priscilla likes a beer. So we just got a beer out of the pub. And this is legit. There you go. There you go. It's a beer. So yeah. I'd just like to point out that no animals were harmed in the making of this video. They were just made extremely drunk. So this is the home of Priscilla. And geez, I'm dry. I'd love a beer. Can you see that? Oh, there you go. Where's Priscilla? Beer's up, Priscilla. Where is Priscilla? There she comes.
Here she comes.
All right. Full legit. There you go, Priscilla. Come and have a beer, mate.
Oh, jeez, gone.
She likes a beer. Go on, you girl. Alright, so now I can guarantee that I'm going to get 1 million comments and 500 complaints from the animal welfare group. So I'm going to let you into a little secret, okay? There is beer in the bottle, but it's 90% water, okay? That's just the way it runs. It's not 100% beer, okay? It just looks like beer and it's a gimmick. I have not made a pig drunk. Guys, it is 90% water, just out of a beer bottle. There is a little bit of beer in there, but only a little bit. And as you can see, as soon as you call her, she comes out, she loves it. So it's not like anyone's doing it against their will. Yep. The pig in the paddock that likes a beer. Alright everyone, that was the pub in the paddock. It was good food, nice refreshments. Nice stop off on the way down to Launceston. And Priscilla enjoyed her beer, so bit of a novelty. Never seen anything like that before. It's my first time seeing a pig enjoy a beer. So yeah, all good fun. Alright, we're going to swing on down to Launceston. I think the plan is we're going to go and hit Richardson's Harley Davidson. So if that's the case, I'm going to take you in there with me. I need to buy another dealership t-shirt while I'm down here. So let's do it. Let's get to Launceston and get to the Penny Royale, which is our next accommodation. Alright guys, let's hit the road.
Steps land softly before I choose them. Time keeps a rhythm. I don't fight anymore. There's a shape in the silence, holding me steady. I don't see the whole picture, but it carries me. Every turn feels borrowed, every pause feels played. I stop asking why, I start listening. Still moving, still held. Still moving, still held.
Here we are at the Iron Horse Bar, Richardson's Harley Davidson, Launceston. I think I need a t-shirt. It's like no snuff movie, mate. Oh, t-shirt. Huh?
So,
Richardson's Harley Davidson turned out to be more than just a Harley Davidson shop. If you go upstairs, they've got a full-on museum with some really rare bikes. I had a quick look around, so I thought I'd film some stuff and show you guys around. Indian. Take a look at some of this stuff. Very rare indeed. Still in Indian orange or red. Got a 1970 Harley J model. A 1929 Harley J model. A 350 Harley single. A 1947 Acme, Australian built. And a VB500 aerial. Some pretty rare birds in here. What have we got here? 1941 Indian. Cool. This place is awesome. A couple of motors, if you want some motors. The original 1974 Sportster motor. So after leaving Harley Davidson Richardson's in Launceston, we made a beeline back for our hotel, which is the Penny Royal Leisure Inn, just down the road. It's an interesting setup, this one. I'll take you for a walk around and show you what it's all about once I get there. Here we are, Penny Royal Leisure Inn. So yeah, let's give you a walk around the hotel room. It's just a standard double bed. What have we got in here? Spacious bathroom. Clean. Doesn't smell. Superb. Got a fridge there. And yeah, just a relaxing couch. So I'm going to get myself unpacked and then I'll take you for a walk around the complex and show you what it's all about. It's a nice spot, this one. And there's a waterfall just over the back there, so I'll go and show you that in a sec. It's the Penny Royal Leisure Apartments here in Launceston. It's actually not a bad little place. It's really nice. Yeah, in the morning. So it gets even better from the outside, guys. Check this out. When you go around the back. So after checking in at the hotel, getting freshened up, tonight's dinner destination was the Iron Horse Bar and Grill in Launceston. Little did I know that while I was at the Bar and Grill, I was going to bump into Parry, the $1 Million Bogan sidekick. And a fan of my channel, Michael from Harley Fam Adventures. Great guy, good content, check out his link below. So after a great feed and a few good beers at the Iron Horse Bar and Grill, it was almost time to call it a night. We all headed back to the hotel, looking forward to another day on the bikes tomorrow. Day 8 in Tasmania is on the way. It's our last day. Can't believe it's day 8 already. Well, good morning, welcome back. Day 8 Tasmanian adventure. Today is our last day in Tasmania. We head home today, so 6:45 tonight we leave Devonport. I think today I'm just going to make the most of Launceston and I'm just going to have a wander around town, go down the river, get myself a cup of coffee and some breakfast, just taking some sights, have a bit of a relaxing day to myself today, and I think I'm going to catch up with the other guys in Deloraine a bit later on today. All right, so another beautiful day in Launceston. The guys are just getting ready to go. So they're going to take a run up to the Great Lakes. I'm going to detour off into Deloraine. I'm going to try and meet up with an old friend up there. And then I'm going to meet up with these guys when they head back from the Great Lakes in Deloraine. From there we're going to head up to the boat, get on board and start our trip back to the mainland. Alright guys, catch you in Deloraine. Safe ride. Alright, Penny Royal, thanks for a good night's stay. See you again soon, one day I think. Let's go and have a quick look at Cataract Gorge, go find some fuel. And then I'm going to head to Deloraine. So having seen the guys off at the hotel, I set off on my own towards Cataract Gorge. It was less than a 5-minute drive from where the hotel was, so I thought it'd be rude not to go and take a look. So after a short run through some Launceston traffic, I found myself on the road to the gorge. I was absolutely blown away with the scenery in the place. I even managed to get a sneaky drone shot. I'll take you guys along with me. You can see the sights of Cataract Gorge. On the walking track, take a look down at the suspension bridge. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go on it with my my phobia, but anyway, we're going to have a look. Alright, here goes, my first attempt. I've got a massive fear of phobia of heights and bridges suspension, so here we go. See how far I get. Yeah, I'm already hanging on pretty tight. Oh. You can see the bridge moving? Oh my God, look at that. Holy Jesus. Oh! I knew if I filmed long enough she'd fall off. I reckon she done it on purpose. But anyway, good show, good balance, well done. Fantastic. Alright, what a fantastic shot of the gorge, guys. Now I need to get off this bridge because I'm really starting to get weak in the knees. Alright, well, the things I do for YouTube and my channel, you're welcome. Oh, that's better, the ground's not moving now. Whew. I certainly felt a bit sick there for a second. Anyway, Cataract Gorge, ladies and gentlemen. Head back to the bike, go get some fuel, get back on the road. Deloraine bound. Rather than jumping just on the freeway and making a beeline direct for Deloraine, I decided to take the optional back road route, which was the B54. It brought me out in the same place, but it was just a little bit more scenic. It was a beautiful road, again, the perfect surface, nice road to have a little bit of a play on. And being on my own, I didn't really mind which way I detoured. So after a nice lonesome cruise from Launceston, I finally arrived in Deloraine and back to civilization once again. Deloraine seemed like a typical busy country town with a really nice feel to it, and the view over the back of Deloraine was absolutely fantastic with yet another Tasmanian mountain for a backdrop. It was here that I relaxed for a bit, met up with a friend, had a pub lunch and just chilled out, waited for the rest of the guys to come back from the Great Lakes ride. Just having a walk along the river actually, it's quite a nice little spot. So after meeting a mate for lunch, I had about another 30 minutes to myself. I just sat down by the river, watched the world go by until it was time to jump back on the bike and head for our next destination, which was meeting up with the guys, head to Devonport and jump on the boat home. So here we were, after 8 epic days, we're finally back on the road where it all started 8 days ago. Off to my left is the lake, off in front of me is the road back to the boat, where we wait to board the Spirit of Tasmania and back to reality, back to Melbourne. I'm kind of sad to see the back of Tasmania. The roads have been fantastic, the company's been even better. What an absolutely fantastic 8 days it's been, and it's probably one of the best experiences of my motorcycle life so far. For anyone thinking of coming to Tasmania, you've got to put this on your bucket list. It's an absolutely amazing place to see, and an even more amazing place to ride. So with the bikes loaded, we went to our cabin, dropped our gear, went straight to the bar, and with a cold beer, watched Tasmania disappear off on the horizon. Thanks Tasmania, it's been absolutely fantastic, and we will be back.